Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, family, enemies, allies, everyone. This is the second annual Bronze to Masters series that we are doing on this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing this live as well. And first things first. Let's talk about some settings and stuff. All right, this is a brand new account. StarCraft 2, ZERG, all this good stuff. So what we're gonna look at here is down the very bottom. You're gonna click that button, and we're gonna go to options. We're gonna look at settings for a hot minute here. All right. So first things first. Very first things first, we're going to go to this gameplay tab, alright? We're going to talk about a lot of things right now. And the purpose of this is to get you set up for success, alright? We're gonna make sure that you have all the right tools and information to get your journey going here. So without further ado, so on this gameplay tab, there's a few things that I would recommend. Also a disclaimer here. This is all things I personally recommend. This doesn't necessarily have to be something you 100% do. It's something that I would recommend you do. So first off, show unit life bars. Change this to always if it is not already there. Control groups. Unclickable. This is very important. This is very annoying if you're in the middle of a game and you have control groups that you can accidentally click with your mouse. This is, this is highly annoying if you don't have that selected. The next very important thing is right here. Enable enemy unit selection. Make sure you check this. Definitely make sure this is checked. Enemy unit selection. Very important. We'll explain why later that this is important, but make sure this is done, alright? For the most part, all this stuff isn't as important. You can have alerts on if you want. You can have a grid. I recommend the grid. Let's go ahead and say we recommend this, just because if you're gonna be walling off and doing all kinds of stuff like that, you know, that'll be an important thing. Colors. This is completely optional. I personally like to be green at all times, and my enemies to be red at all times. It's just for continuity's sake. You're looking at, you know, the enemy on the minimap, and you look at yourself and you're green and they're always red. That's just what I personally like. Okay? What else? Social. This doesn't matter too much. Language and region. This is important. Alright. Language and region. This is very important, guys. So, wherever you are in this world, make sure you are selected at the server. You can say best match, but this isn't always what's best for you. Sometimes this will link you with a player, and it might throw you on a different server, and it will make your ping really bad, and it will make you play slower, and it's just terrible. So instead of letting Blizzard, this is basically saying, hey Blizzard, decide for me what the best, you know, what's best for me, Blizzard. Don't trust Blizzard to completely determine what's best for you. So we're going to select the server that has the least amount of ping, alright? So obviously we don't want to play in Singapore, Australia, Brazil. These three are decently close, but we want the best possible scenario. So that's going to be the central US right there, alright? We're going to turn this down a little bit and this down a little bit. Just cuz. Alright. Next thing we're going to have to talk about here. Graphics, this is completely up to you. This is completely up to you guys. I like to play in full screen windowed, and I like it on medium. Also because, you know, I'm playing on a potato practically, so, but that's okay. Alright, next, hotkeys. This is big. Guys, this is super big. Hotkeys. We're just going to go through all this stuff that I recommend you as a new ZERG player to have. Alright, first and foremost, we're going to go to this global tab. Alright? Under global, we're going to go under camera. Alright? And you're going to go down here to this one. This one usually is not set up as spacebar, I highly recommend setting this up as spacebar. This will give you options later in the game of if you're going to use... Oh,
It's
Banana Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Mwah, appreciate it. Alright, base camera is spacebar. I like that. You can either inject your hatcheries with this method, or you can use camera hotkeys. It doesn't matter necessarily, especially before like GM, it really doesn't matter. So it will just teach you all the methods of how you can do that. So then we're going to scroll down a little bit more to this section right here. The create location and the jump to location buttons. Create location 1. You're going to want these, and this is my personal taste, but this is what I would recommend. The F keys, Control F1 through Control 4. This is how you assign the control camera hotkeys. All right. So, and we will display this in game how to do all these hotkeys. By the way, so if someone's watching this video right now and you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about or what these things will do, just do them. And I'll explain later if you don't know, okay? So do them with me. Base camera, change this to space. Create location 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make them control plus F1 through F4. And then these 4 down here. Jump to location 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make those just F1 through F4, alright? Good to go there. You can accept all that, whatever. Okay, go back to hotkeys here. Now go to ZERG. So now... Oh, sorry, I missed one thing. You're going to go to global. You're going to go to unit management. I forgot one more thing. Guys, this is Rapidfire. To any ZERG who doesn't know about Rapidfire, this is, I think, is important and really good to definitely set up for yourself if you don't have it. It's very convenient. It's very nice. It'll just help make your life a little easier. So I recommend it. So you're going to go to unit management. Click this button here, all right? Scroll down. All right? To right here. Choose ability or AI target. This one right here, alright? So the default is going to be left mouse button, which is fine. Do not, I repeat, do not unbind left mouse button. Keep this here. Do not unbind it. They'll give you a terrible time. Do not unbind this. But you can add a key to this. This is completely optional, 100% optional how you want to play the game. This is what you're going to use to spread creep and use bile shots with Ravagers and that kind of stuff. That's what I have it set up for. So pick something you would like. I like C, and that's purely because muscle memory. C is very easy for me. That's how I've spread creep for years before I used Rapidfire. And it's C is spread creep and C is corrosive bile, so it just makes sense to me to have it on C. So that's my preference. You can decide what you want, but so put a key that you will remember on there that you can use easily. All right, so make that C or whatever you want. So now we're gonna go to the ZERG tab. Once you've done that and accepted all that, go to the ZERG tab. All right. Go down here to this creep tumor right here. Click that. Once you click that, go over here and click that. Alright, so this is spawn creep tumor. Alright? It is C now. However, if you change the previous hotkey to something different, you will have to add that alternate right here. So I'll go back real fast just in case someone missed that. This one right here. Choose ability or AI target. If you added, for example, we'll just say M, for example, just purely for example, we'll change it back. If you change this to M, whatever this button is, when you go over here to creep tumor, hit the creep tumor again, you'll need to add alternate and press M right there. That's what you'll have to do if yours is different than C. Since mine is C, I don't need this step. But if you have your Rapidfire key to be something else, then what does the last global command do with the select spell? What do you mean by that? But anyways, so that's what you need to do if your key is different. Mine is not that way. So we're just going to go back. Global, unit management, choose ability or AR target, minus C. What is the purpose of the hotkey? Oh, so this is for rapid fire. Rapid fire I use on creep tumors and corrosive biles, for example, as ZERG. So anyways, so whatever this key is for you, go to ZERG, go to creep tumor, and again, right there. Just add it as alternate if it's not C. The next one you want to do, click on the Ravager here. Click on this Ravager boy. Click on the corrosive bile, and the same thing. If you have an alternate button for your rapid fire key, you're going to add it right here. Mine is C, so I don't have to do anything because it's just C. Can you explain rapid fire as well, please? Of course. So I can show you in game much easier, but that's literally all it is, setting up rapid fire. You go to global hotkeys, you go to choose ability and target, make any key you want right here to be rapid fire. Whatever key you want. I like C as a ZERG player. This is just my personal preference. But you can make this anything you want. And I'll say again as a disclaimer, do not, under any circumstances, unbind this key. Do not do that. Leave left mouse button right here. But my preferred choice is C. So C is my rapid fire key. Anything I use rapid fire on will go on C. So once that is done, creep tumor, C. And you would add alternate if it's something different. You can also do it for Protoss. For warping in Zealots or something, for example. You know? Like, what is it? Under the gateway, warp gate, Zealot? This Zealot function? Yeah, C addition, yeah, exactly. So this Zealot, I could put C here. And then if I'm warping in Zealots, I could use C as well and just make Zealots and stuff like that. But we're not playing Protoss. I digress. So anyways, we're going to accept all those functions. All good stuff. All right. And that is all the hotkeys and settings that I believe that you will most definitely need to begin the series. So thank you so much for tuning in with me, guys. Much love. And I really hope you guys enjoy this series. I really hope you do. Alright. And